That's how I've sort of thought about it in my head if I was going to go looking for sponsors, but I'm pretty sure that's what people do.
So that's back up again, guys.
Well, I suppose the other thing is I've got to figure out whether or not the Endurance Series is even going to be broadcast.
Well, that's where sponsorship kicks in, mate. I suppose a sponsor that pays you X amount of dollars to have their logo slapped all over it. It's paid for.
Well, yes and no. Like, Bruce is pretty much the only one. Like, I don't think V8's online. I think they do something on Saturday nights, don't they?
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not so much the money to pay for a sponsor, it's the ability of a broadcaster.
Yeah, and that's the problem too on a Saturday night. I can't do it either, mate.
Yeah, I know you can't. You got footy and all that sort of stuff, so...
Yeah.
I'd love to put my hand up for broadcasting, but I just can't commit to that sort of thing. There's no way.
Yeah, look, you've seen the schedule I put down. It's once every 3 to 4 weeks the race is. So it's not like it's every Saturday night, which is... Because it'd never work if it was every Saturday night.
No. I mean,
look, in saying that, I'm looking at V8's online and they don't have anything signed up for Saturday night, so maybe I'll contact them.
Get in there, mate, see what you can do.
How does that look now?
It's not live for me. Oh, there it is, it's live now.
I've got the spinning circle.
Yeah, like, graphics is still looking really good, but we're not having any frame rate issues, not having any glitch, like any stuttering. It's probably not as crisp as what it was, but it's still quite crisp. Like
that's still very watchable. Yeah, I'd happily sit here and watch that.
Because that's actually very low. Actually, the kilobytes a second on this is sitting about 5 to 6. So I don't know what I must have put in there.
It gets a little bit glitchy when a car is close.
It gets a bit fuzzy.
V8s online get exactly the same thing. If you go back and watch the V8s, it's exactly the same thing. So when the car gets close to the shot, it gets a little bit glitchy.
Yeah, and so I'm starting to see like tiny bits of screen tearing in places. It's not too bad. Quality just dropped for me.
Can you go on board view, like cockpit? Very smooth, no dramas.
I've noticed that with a lot of streaming, when you're in TV 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, and I think it's actually accentuated more on Jay's camera pack that's on this. When you go to different other shots, it doesn't do it.
Yeah, I think it's those static cameras that are following the cars.
Yeah,
I think the cameras that are on the cars, if you go through left front, left right, all that sort of stuff, everything will look nice and crisp and beautiful. You switch out to TV1, TV2. Jay's got some like dynamic TV, and he's got the Blancpain GT cameras that sit there. That camera angle is awesome.
Yeah. I was getting a little bit of glimpse in the cockpit, but not too bad.
See, I wasn't getting it. See, that's super smooth. You're getting a little bit of screen tear on the road, but it looks good. You know, you can see the See, I'm also hesitant to stream the Endurance Series for the first season anyway, I want to make sure it works before I stream it.
Yep, that's fair enough.
You know, you look at this. We're not going to broadcast every single race until season 4 for the Dev Series.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if they've got Saturday night free, V8's online, you don't want to pass that up. That's all I'm thinking.
No, I don't want to pass it up, but I also I can't afford to pay for it. I put my was a session. Over 8 races, that's a fucking lot of money. Yeah, nice, super clear in the car.
Yeah, outside the cars,
But no more than what V8 wants. But it's smooth, so it's really watchable. Like it doesn't hurt your eyes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, Porsche doesn't like that. Yeah, BMW doesn't like that curb, does it?
No, this guy's just a shit driver.
This is going live, mate.
No, it's on CMSR. Nobody can view it.
Oh, okay.
They can still view it if they search CMSR, but yeah, no one knows. Like, there's not. I think there's 3 subscribers to it, so.
Yeah.
That BMW is fucking brilliant around there. It's just slow on the straights. It's really fucking slow, like 20 k's down on everything else.
So basically, you got to suck into a draft.
Yeah, pretty much, but it's still, like, I could have done a 55 in it last night easy. You're right. Well, I ended up doing a 56.2. But my optimum was like a 55.1.
Right. Yeah, well, I'm going to hit up Jay and see how much he's going to charge me to do 8 races at 4 hours per race, because I'll get him to do the qualifying as well.
Yeah, just see what he reckons, mate. No harm in asking, and, you know, maybe there's something you can do for him instead of cash, you know? There's Steve Davis. He's registered.
I'm just hoping we get a decent turnout for it as well. That's my only worry about broadcasting, is I don't want to broadcast it for the first season if it's going to be shit and I'll scrap it.
Well,
What are you saying?
worst comes... Oh, yeah, mate. I'm waiting for you to put in a time.
It's just got on.
Nice.
Hold on, it's to replay part.
Oh, that was clumsy.
This is actually good. This will be good for when the 24-hour Le Mans comes up. We can look back at the data and go, okay, who's at what with this track?
Oh, I like it with the replay screen, Bruce.
Yeah, I had to shut down the software for a minute and then restart it, because usually what I'll do is, because of the delay that's on there, I set the replay back to 20 seconds. It was only 10 seconds. That's why I missed it on that one.
Yep.
I've now set it back to 20, so
Do you want me to make
I'll
that a
show
little
you.
bit longer?
Yeah, so what we'll do, so tell me when Steve Lattimore's on screen.
Yep.
So just doing a replay as he goes into one of the last into the corner.
Oh, I like it with a little replay thing up in the top corner too.
Yeah, that's just one I quickly made up to test. That's not the final one. I just made a final one. I just haven't uploaded it yet. So that's gone back to live now. Probably 20
Yeah,
seconds
nice.
is a bit long. I'll go 15. I'll wait for him to
Do you
come up
want-
through the chicane. Hang on.
Do you reckon that that replay and live overlay is too short? Do you reckon it needs to be longer? Sammy,
What was that, mate?
have you seen the screen that's popping up for the live and the replay? Do you reckon that little logo needs to be up a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, or?
If anything, shorter, but not by much.
Okay.
Well, what were you thinking?
Just asking.
Just see how much black is at the front of it before the logo comes up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you had like a proper graphic, then you could go a bit longer. But because it's just very plain, it's pretty much like looking at a blank screen.
Yep. Yeah, I need to shorten the front end of it, don't I?
Yeah. That's what I was getting at in relation to. It comes up with a lot of black screen before the logo comes up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I'll drop the front section of both of those. The rear end part's fine, but the front end's not good.
You know what? I suppose at the end of the day, for that side of things anyway, I don't even need to run a video there. I could just pop the logos up effectively, because
Yeah.
if what you can do, Ryan, if you can you make, instead of just going fade like black into the logo out, can we make it so it's the logo enters like crisscross or something? You know what I mean? Something like that. So it gives a bit of animation to it.
Yeah, that's what I mean by a bit of video graphic that distracts you from how long it's actually
100%,
been up there for.
Yeah, I can do like a crisscross cut in and
So
a crisscross cut out.
If you have a look at V8s online when they do theirs, it comes up with a white line that scrolls across the screen, then it pops up with the cut price racing replay, and then the white line scrolls back out again, and then it goes to the replay. So it's an animation effectively, whereas at the moment that's just fade in black to the logo and then fade out black again.
So do you want the black to fade in and out, or do you want the logo to fade in and out?
Look, I think just play with it, Ryan, and see what works and see what it looks like. But I think we need something to give like an animation effect to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's easy enough to animate either side, like I can do it. Yeah, it's easy enough to animate.
But yeah, I mean the replays work fine.
Yeah, replays work good. I'll ask you the same thing, Bruce. What's your thoughts on sponsoring the Endurance Series?
Yeah, mate, I'm all for it, yep.
Okay, sweet.
I'm back.
Hi, back. Hi, Brian. God, the Audi looks good through those S's. Those short chicanes at the start, but just before the start-finish track.
Oh, there's a replay opportunity. Watch me replay.
That was perfect timing.
I love playing.
Do you want me to take someone out and you can do it like a proper replay?
We just did Steve Lattimore. Steve Lattimore just spun, and it was perfect for Bruce to do the replay. Yeah, look, I'll mess around with some animations for that. I think I should animate the logo as well, because I think it just sitting there is a bit boring.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you, mate. Whatever you want to do or whatever, and yeah, and we'll chuck it in, and then we'll see. The biggest thing is just playing with the time and everything like that, just to get it right, proportionally right to what we need it to do.
Yeah, I needed to drop that. I think the 4 seconds. It's a 4 second clip. I think the 4 seconds works. I just got to lower some of that black at the very, very start of it, and then I think I need to animate the AMF synth and Arbicon, and probably animate the replay part as well.
Yep. Do something like that, and just it'll make it entertaining to watch it effectively, as opposed to just a screen that pops up.
A boring picture, yeah.
It's alright, mate. See the file that I sent through to you. I see it's on test 23. So I've done this 23 times.
Every single one you've sent to me is test 23.
Yeah, because when I send it to you, that's the one I load up into my overlays program. But effectively, I've got 23 different versions of this in my computer.
Oh, you've probably got more than that. You probably deleted a few too, mate.
Yep.
Man, quality's going to be a problem. Tyres are only good for one hot lap.
Really?
Oh yeah, as far as I can tell. Like, you might get a second out of it, but they're going off by the Porsche curves, and that's where you need them. Like, to be pushing it, I mean, like, race, it's fine, but to be really pushing it.
Still streaming, Bruce?
I am. I just swapped just some values over in the stream, so I just stopped it for a second.
Oh, okay.
It's back up live now.
Looks fucking awesome. How come you decided to do this? Just interested in it, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure, mate. Yeah, we couldn't get anyone to do it, sort of thing, or do broadcasting and that sort of thing. Yeah, I played with this program about a year and a half ago and couldn't get my head around it. And yeah, just talked to Jay Kennedy from V8s Online and watched his tutorial. And yeah, it's actually not too bad when you get your head around it.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Did you have a look at those paints again, Bruce?
Oh, sorry, no, I haven't. Hey, Ryan, you still there? Hey, Ryan, you still there at all, or?
Yeah, I'm just working on this animation. I've almost got it done.
Sorry, no dramas. Hey, when we do, and we'll give it a run sometime as well, but when we're running the overlays and you're in race control, relay a message to me. So if you give someone a PLP or whatever, flick a message to me first of all or something like that, that I can put that up on there.
Before I'm going to do it.
Yes, mate, yeah.
Yep, yeah, that's easy.
So, because once I get the message through, it'll only take me a couple of seconds to type it in, and then I'll wait for the call, and then put it up there. So there's also a 10-second delay anyway, so...
Alright, so, but you'll hear my call, because you're not broadcast. Oh, how are you going to get my voice?
But that's what I want to do, is I want to have the logo, I want to have that PLP come up. Actually, no, because I won't have in-game audio on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what I'm saying is that if you flick me a message on either on Discord or Facebook or something like that, just say PLP car blah 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 incident whatever, I'll put that onto it, and then away you go. Because you can do that straight away, like you can broadcast it over the iRacing thing, but flick me through the message at the same time. Then by the time that I put it in there, you would have already put the message through. But anyone who's watching can see it.
Yep, yeah, that's easy enough.
If you understand that, yeah, because you can act on it straight away in iRacing, but no one from the stream is going to know that they've got a PLP. So it's just as long as I know, I can just put it up there.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
You know it's bad when someone goes through 2 chicanes faster than you on a track that's like 20 degrees colder. I mean, hotter.
Fucker!
What? No one said a 51 yet? What's going on?
Check the GT3 admin post, Bruce, and Sammy Ackridge, just for the animation. I'm driving.
I should have done a fucking 52, but it was slow down.
I haven't hit the rev limiter on the Audi yet.
No, you're a guy, mate. Either I got a draft before. Still didn't.
I think the Merc gets it. Pretty easy.
Ferrari definitely does.
I didn't hit it yesterday in the Ferrari either.
Steve did, I heard him bounce on it.
Yeah, you said he did.
He was a lot faster than me though.
It was bounced a couple of times around here.
know Super Cheap Auto would sell racing seats? I don't think they would, right?
What kind of racing suit?
Like a Sparker one.
Check the webpage. That's probably where I suggest you check.
The ideal place to check. I'm thinking about buying something like a rig from, I think it's Germany, but obviously it doesn't sell the seat with it if you're not in Germany.
What do you think of that for history? That animations will be better.
Just upload it right now.
No.
Did you get a slowdown, Sammy?
We're in the last chicane. Oh! Fuck, 53-1. I didn't set the slowdown though, so it doesn't count. But it can't.
You can cut a lot of that first chicane though.
What was that?
You know the first chicane on the last two chicanes?
The first chicane and the last two.
Coming onto the start finish straight.
Oh. What are you saying I did?
No, you can. I can cut heaps of it.
Oh yeah, that's not where I got the slowdown. Sorry, it was back
Oh yeah, no.
at the exit of the Porsches.
It's easy to get one there too.
Yeah, when you're right, I got a bit of understeer out of there, unfortunately, but I did fucking, I got my entry.
New goal is to the 54 tonight.
What's that?
New goal is to hit a 54 tonight.
Get there, mate.
My optimum is 55, 09, so it should be able to do it.
So I don't know what's going on there, Bruce. Maybe I should cut out the black altogether at the start because I've dropped that down to a quarter of a second.
Yeah, I just saw that, yeah.
Maybe there's a bit of load time in there.
Maybe.
Did you do your lap on a draft, Sam?
Which one?
Or any of them?
And that 53-1 I just did, which isn't registered, because of the slowdown, was without a draft as well.
So is a black flag the only time it doesn't show up on the standard first?
In practice session, yes.
If I'd served the slowdown, it would have shown up, but because I wanted to see what my time would have been, I just pushed it through. Because that 53.9 actually is with a slowdown. But I served it.
I'll do those videos without any black at the start, Bruce.
So can you, the black in the background, is that something you can edit?
Yeah.
Just get a nice photo and add a bit of blur to it. You know that one I just did of Dean?
No, I'll do one from one of my field photos or something.
Was that good one of Dean in focus and Sal's out of focus in the background through the chicane?
Yeah, I don't want to do one just of one team, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to tell if you blur it enough. I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think I got a really good one of at the start of a field with a shitload of cars, you know. Just can't remember what track I took it at.
You got a good one of.
Let's go onto your website.
Oh, I'm going through my photos now.
You got a good one of Monza.
Of you?
Of
That's the perfect replay photo, actually.
What, him in the air?
Yeah.
It kind of is, actually, isn't it?
It's a bit tongue in
not to
cheek.
do.
It's perfect.
Actually, it really is perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should I blur it out a little bit?
Yeah,
just
because
blur the number out, I reckon. You know.
you're gonna have to, because you need the logos to be in focus, because you don't want the background to overtake.
Yep. So just do like a field blur across the whole thing?
Yeah, because then you'll get the actual blur in the picture, plus the focus bit that's just a little bit blurred.
What does Desmond Hinckley drive?
Merc, yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck off! Slow down in the fucking fuck! What a dick.
This is you, mate. Just watch the picture, right?
Kids watching.
I don't know. Just tell me.
Oh, he has got it on speaker, I think.
Oh, you're on live on the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I think Bruce is running it through his speakers.
No,
Oh,
no,
is he?
no.
Yeah, because I've heard himself a couple of times.
I've heard cars go flying past. I'm like, oh, where's this car?
No, I'm not running through speakers at all. I'm not even got a headset.
Oh,
I think it's Jarvan that you're hearing it from.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was hearing myself before and I could hear cars go past.
Yeah, I think Jarvan has it on voice activation still.
Jarvan!
Is he still on the Discord?
But no, he disconnected from the session a while back. Do you want to give me a draft, Liam, so I can knock off Lattimore?
Yeah, sure.
Because I reckon I can. Optimal's better than his time.
Alright.
I've only just sort of started a lap, really. Give me about 2.5 minutes.
I'll go back to this now. I think I might have carpal tunnel. That's unfortunate.
Oh, mate, I've had that. It's fucking horrible.
Stop wanking then.
Correct.
Brothel's too far away. Wait, I'll just wait at the main straight.
So you need to be a second in front of me, mate. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'll have to try and time it.
Yeah.
I'll take a couple of tries. Do you want the second straight or the first one?
Where's the longest?
Well, I almost hit the rev limiter on the first straight, so I think that's the longer one.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll wait till you're 3 seconds away? Nah, 4 seconds.
Nah, just get moving. When I'm on your relative.
Yeah, they're on?
Yep.
Yeah, just looking at them videos in the media player in ATVO, so what happens is it ends up with a fair bit of black at the front, then it gets the icon, the picture, but then it cuts off really close to the end sort of thing. So give it a little bit more at the end and take off more at the front.
Okay.
Because literally 50%. I don't
And
know
Ryan, you
what
should
that.
darken that picture as well a little bit so it's not so bright. Otherwise the logos might still get a bit lost.
Yeah, no, I went back to the original iRacing photo. I didn't take one of my photos that I've edited.
I like the parking brake in iRacing. Just put your foot down a little bit. You wanna let Desmond Hink? Oh no, you can't. Never mind.
Oh, you better not be fucking trying to draft me. He did before, the cheeky fucker. Go, 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 go!
Nah, fucked it.
That's alright.
I'll stay on the right a bit.
Bit. Won't be enough, but...
Oh, I know I got there.
There goes one in there now, Bruce.
You cut it? Oh, no.
I was trying to cut it and get back in front of you.
Actually, I don't like the riding. Don't worry about that one.
I reckon I could do that actually.
Yeah, you probably could.
It's hard to cut, it's like proper tyre barriers, but if I did it right, I'd be able to get through before you.
Wasn't there a cheat through those tyre barriers? I'm pretty sure you can go through those tyre barriers and serve your slowdown, and it doesn't really affect your time or something.
I don't know, I had a 3-second penalty and I went pretty slow through them.
Ah, just fucked me, lad.
Well, do you want to wait up a sec, and I'll try and stay in front of you for the first sector.
Sweet. Alright. I might, oh yeah, where are you?
Just behind it. Because what I reckon what I could do is I could, I'll go like 3 seconds ahead of you.
I keep trying to talk to you, Bruce, but Liam keeps fucking out. But
It's alright.
I've moved you to a different room, so we
Yeah,
can
just
talk.
about.
The second of the two replay ones I just put in there, just check that one out. Tell me what you reckon.
Yeah, I just had a look at it in ATVO. When I load the video in, if I use the media player just in the editor, it plays perfectly. It doesn't cut anything off. It just gives it exactly the same time. As soon as I load it into the ATVO and play it through there, it chops and changes the timing of it. Sorry, did you get any of that I just said, or?
No, I didn't, but I was listening to it on the live stream.
Oh, okay, so yeah, for some reason it changes, like the timing of the editor, it all works perfectly, like it's not cut or anything like that, it's a good amount and everything, but as soon as I put it into the ATVO, it changes its timing.
Yeah, it's weird.
So I'm just playing playing with there's a couple of value things that I'm just playing with at the moment, so I'll do that another one in a sec. I'm just playing with
Do you think it looks better with the picture and that? Like it's a little bit more something to look at?
Yeah, I haven't even had a look at that one yet. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Sweet. I kind of like it better too. It gives it a bit more to look at. It's not boring. It's unfortunate for Liam, but we've made him famous. Did you see what OSC did tonight? They lined the cars up 3 wide at Sebring at the end of final practice and then played the Ode live on V8 Online.
Oh, okay.
Oh, V8 Online. New skins are out.
Yeah, Jay told me that the other day. They were.
We've got them running live now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yep.
It's clean, but it's kind of boring.
That's exactly my thoughts. It's clean, but it is.
Like, I like the Anzac logos down in the bottom hand corner, but the rest of it's kind of just, yeah, just a little bit boring, really. That gap one's nice though.
Man, which one did I get?
Alright, well I'll make one of those that says live as well.
Yeah.
I've posted the live one now too, so you got replay and live.
Yeah, no worries.
at the apex of your turn-in.
I break with the colour changes.
Down to first.
Did I hear you there?
No,
That was
it was close.
incredibly close. I hit ABS. The problem with ABS is it's hard to let off the brakes
Yeah.
to get more brakes when you're going too fast, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can never hear it.
I can feel it in my steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this corner up here.
Take it so fast.
Yeah.
Over the farm.
Right. Brakes. Uh-oh.
Saw that coming.
Hold on, something just fell off.
How are you going, Steve?
Good, thank you. Having a bit of a thrash around.
How do you like the Merc compared to the Ferrari around here?
The times are about the same for me. Nowhere near quick enough, but okay. I've got to get the Ferrari out of my head.
Yeah. I had that problem when I was driving the Merc earlier today. It's so hard going from a front engine. You there, Sam?
Yeah, bro.
Look at Steve's new time.
Hold on. What am I looking at? Oh, eat a dick.
What time did you do, Steve? Or is that Lattimore?
Lattimore,
Yeah.
51.8.
He's quick.
Can somebody go and have a look at that? You've got to be drafting.
I'm not in the session. I'm watching the OSC race.
There's not enough fucking corners in here to make up that much time.
He takes pretty much exactly the same lines as the VRS thing. He could have had an off track.
Fucking jerk.
Oh,
No.
yeah. It's in the OSC, mate.
Yeah, he
Is
said
he?
he was going to do it.
Should be streaming that. Oh, it's already streamed, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't mean we could have just streamed just him.
Yeah.
He didn't draft at all on that fast lap.
Didn't he?
The track will be getting faster and faster though. You gotta remember it starts at 75%.
Yeah, but a 51's fucking flying.
Fucking oath it is. I just don't know where you make up the time. I guess that's why I'm slower.
Yeah, well, what were you doing in the HDP 41s?
Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
What he's 39s, that sort of ballpark.
Yep. Nah, surely they'd be quicker than 15 seconds on these, wouldn't they? Really?
I can't remember. Now?
I used to concentrate. I was trying to think of what times we were doing and missed my break marker.
Sorry, mate.
Hey Ryan, can you
Yeah.
do that replay video again, but add about another 2 seconds to the front of it?
So 2 seconds before any animation or anything.
Yeah, before the animation, so just of the car picture, add 2 seconds to that before the animation starts. Because what happens is, I think what the way that it goes into it is basically it cuts that short down, and it's not too bad because you've got the picture there, so you don't care about if there's a little bit more before that. But what happens is I don't see the animation of it coming into it, but I see the animation going back out again.
Yep. So 2 seconds, you reckon?
Yeah, 2 to 3 seconds, something like that, would be a crack. Because it does, you know how the other one, how it was just a black screen or whatever, that was boring. But
Yep.
at least with the picture, you're not too phased by it, if you know what I mean. But it just with it at the moment, it just cuts out the animation of the AMF stuff coming down into the screen. It just basically it's picture, then it's there, then it fades out.
Okay, yep. Yep, I've done it now, I'll send it over.
Rightio.
You have an NBN, Ryan.
I do, but what I was actually doing was video editing.
What was that, sir?
I wasn't actually sending a video then, I was video editing. creating videos with a video maker.
Oh yeah, it's just like you've uploaded things in the past really quick, so.
Yes, yeah, I do have Ambient, and yes, I have 100 meg line.
Oh, nice. My friend does that. He's a cunt.
Yeah, I've been called that a couple times in my life. My favourite used to be when people used to say, "You fucking arsehole." I'm like, it's pronounced cunt. People don't know what to say when you say that. They just kind of walk away. Is there many people in the session?
There was 9, I think, at one point.
$14 registered times.
Yeah, it's better than what I thought we were going to get.
My problem is, I used to just aim to beat. Like, my main overall goal is to beat any rookies.
You should be trying to beat any pros.
Oh, I can beat some pros. But now I've got to try and beat the AM. And it's Sam and Nathan at AM, so it just doesn't happen anymore. I can beat Desmond Hinckley most of the time, and Chris Whitaker's like... he's a bit faster than me, I think.
It's impressive. Chris Whitaker's no slouch, mate.
You there, Bruce?
Yeah, Steve.
Oh, motherfucker! We're still streaming?
I saw that then, Bruce. That looked heaps better.
Why would I not be coming up on Bruce's timing monitor? On the stream?
You are.
Have you not set a proper time?
Yep.
I just saw you up there before.
Yeah, your name
Bruce,
was up there before, just had no
chucked
time
up the
decided.
chucked up the top 20, Bruce.
It's up. Yeah, 9th. Yeah, you're definitely there, Steve. You're in 9th.
Yep, I can see it. Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It mustn't be. Is it? It's live, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You're looking at a car in the pits.
Yeah, that's probably because I'm not there.
So you watch the scroll and ticker across the top there. Once it gets to 9th, you'll see it there. And you'll see 9th, your name on 9th there.
I'm looking at the on-screen one. I can't see it.
You must be pretty far back in. You might have to fast forward the stream, Steve.
Yeah, it's definitely there, Steve.
That second part of the replay, the live part, Bruce, that worked well. So I'll do that for the
Yeah, no, that was the replay.
the replay.
Part. Yeah. No, that was the replay. Hang on. Let's get to a car. Oh, someone drive.
I'm not looking at the live stream, obviously.
So tell me when you've got that Mercedes up on screen. Right. Yeah, let me know when you got that Mercedes on screen, right?
Yep. I got it.
Hey Sam, you know that corner at the very end of the long straight, like the last, that, you know, you go to the right hand sweeper type thing and then it tightens up?
Right hand sweeper. Oh yeah, it tightens up to the left. The fast one we were talking about before.
No, like at the end of the straight. Hey, you go through the second chicane and you go through that like right hand, that long right hand, and then it tightens up heaps and you go to like a 90-degree right.
Hold on.
Alright, Ryan, let me know when it's back up.
I would class that more as a right-hand kink followed by a right-hand 90 degree.
Let me know when that's back up working again, Ryan.
Yep, that's up working now.
Just gotta finish this lap lane.
So I just triggered the replay then. Oh, it's live, that one, yep.
Fuck off. I just got an identical time to my last time.
Alright, Dan, calm down.
I reckon I need to shorten that just a touch, Bruce.
That is
Yeah, you probably could,
bullshit.
mate. Do me a replay.
353, 247, 2 laps in a row.
Maybe just pull a second off it or so.
That's good.
You're consistent.
Yeah,
What's
just,
the
sorry.
Bruce? Sorry,
Hang on,
what's
Ryan, just shorten it by a second or so and see how we go.
Yep, I'll do the
Replay.
replay and the live as well.
Yep, alright. Sorry, Steve, go ahead.
what are the letters after V equals? The live stream. On the link.
Hang on, no idea. If you go to the Pulse Racing Team Messenger, there should be a link there you should be able to just click on or bring it straight up.
That's what I did before, but I've got the right one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what all the letters are because I don't even have the stream up on the computer here, like the actual end target, if you know what I mean. So.
It's interesting, I've got two streams up. I've got one up on Internet Explorer and one up on Chrome. Exactly the same stream. Thanks, Bruce. Coding. It's interesting, I've got two streams up. I've got one up on Internet Explorer and one up on Chrome.
Brian, that replay vid looks sweet.
Sorry?
That replay vid, I'm just looking at it, of the logos dropping down with your picture in the background.
Oh, really?
It looks fucking great. The only thing I would suggest is make the live a brighter colour. Perhaps a little white.
Maybe to our yellow.
Yeah, yep. As long as it doesn't blend too much with the logo. Yeah. That green, because that's essentially the darkest thing on the whole graphic. and it's kind of an important bit of info.
The image behind looks good, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it looks fucking great and it's perfect.
Sorry, Liam.
Huh?
We've made you famous.
Oh, why?
And the CM security logos.
You're going to be on the replay. Every replay
Oh.
we ever have.
Is it while I'm flying in the air?
Yeah.
Yay! How exciting.
did that one work for you, Steve?
Yeah, I think so, Bruce. Hang on a sec. What are you seeing on your screen at the moment? Is it Mr. Hinckley's car going around the track?
Yeah, so it'll be Desmond's car. Now I just switched over to Liam.
Every time I do a good sector on a hot lap, the next sector is just bad.
I just put a message up there for you, Steve, so just keep watching.
Stephen, can you read this?
I'm gonna say that was for you.
So yeah, so you're live, mate. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Somehow I just keep losing 2/10 into that second chicane. No, the first chicane.
Have you updated the replay thing?
Told you horses.
Oh, I've just been away. I was just checking. That's all.
Yeah, I'm about to put it in. I'm about to put it in that GT admin chat. So.
I'm sitting here waiting.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Yeah, very nice.
Much more better, huh?
Yeah, much better. Yeah.
I'm starting to like this little video editing software. It's pretty fun.
What do you reckon about, sorry, but halving the distance between the bottom of the screen and the logos and putting it there? So it'd be like an inch up the screen.
What? Where it says live,
Yeah, well, where it says replay. Yeah.
making it a little bit higher.
Yeah, because it's sort of out of your eye line.
The only I had it before in the shadow before, and it got lost. But that was when it was the green. It might work with the yellow.
Unless you move the logos to the top and they drop down from the top of the screen, and you had the replay in the middle.
No, it doesn't get lost where it says live if you go in the shadow. It still looks good.
Yeah. That looks cracker though. That picture's great.
I have to admit, I had a lot of fun taking that picture.
It would be even better if you could slow motion video it and put it behind it.
I can do that.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I can do that. I just have to set that camera up where it is and get it fixed, and then run it in slow motion and then record it.
Oh, so live captures does it?
No, I'll live capture it in iRacing and then drop the video into this video editing software.
Yeah, nice. Even if you just got it to the cars twisting a little bit, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be the full thing, just so look, the car in the air is moving. That looks fucking cracker.
I was 1.5 seconds up, and then I was just like, oh fuck yeah, this is going awesome, and then forgot to brake.
Yeah, done that.
So just done it again, Brian, where it just appears, it doesn't get the thing falling in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just shorten the animation section. Hang on.
It's weird why it changes the timing of it, I don't understand that.
What's it doing, Bruce?
So if I watch the video in the ATVO editor, it's perfect. And then when I drop it into the ATVO that plays the like the overlays on the screen, it changes the time. So what I do is I get the picture. You know how the AMF logo comes down from the top, and then the replay appears. I don't get that. It's just there, if you know what I mean. So I get the fade out.
That sounds like a loading issue.
No, because it just changes the time. If he makes it longer, then I do get that. But you get a longer pause before it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, and this is where, and I hate to make more work, but making that background a video, because it's something that you sort of look at, and the time sort of doesn't matter then.
Because if he gives it, like if we have 3 to 4 seconds of the photo of the picture there first, and then that comes into it, it works no dramas at all. But if you only make it like 2 seconds beforehand, you miss that drop-in part.
Yeah. So it just appears, does it?
Just appears, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be like a talking issue between loading the video and OBS picking it up and all of that and everything and above.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. It's just a lag in the data transfer.
But that's fine. If we know that that's what's happening, we can just edit that. I just sent 2 new ones to you, Bruce. Just try those ones. They should be a bit better. I'd stuffed it up. I had about 6 seconds with a 1 second gap, but then for some reason it reverted back to 5 seconds. So I'll fix that up.
Just off topic, I meant to send this to you, Ryan. Have you seen that video of the Foo Fighters and the Kiss guy?
No.
So Dave Grohl was this random guy up on stage.
I've seen that.
How fucking good is it? He just fucking rips it up.
I can guarantee he wasn't a random dude. He was a plant.
I don't know.
I've been to a few concerts that have done it.
I've read a couple of articles, or not articles, about it, and checked out it and seen his Twitter post after the show. And Kiss Guy's written up a whole heap of thing, and it seems legit to me.
No, okay. I've been a couple of times at different shows. Not just Foo Fighters shows, like all sorts of different shows.
I wouldn't think Dave Grohl would be so corny to do something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so either. Yeah, I saw it at a Green Day concert when I was, like, we're talking like 22 years ago.
Yeah, well that sort of makes sense.
Guy on the stage got pulled up and did a rendition of Best Day of My Life on an acoustic.
Man, that's like the easiest fucking song to play in the world.
Yep. And then the lead singer grabbed him by the back of the shirt and the back of his pants and launched him off the stage into the crowd.
Sounds proper premeditated, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was still funny though. Still got to be one of the most violent mosh pits I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, right.
It was fucking insane. Oh, that was back when Green Day was still proper punk rockers.
Yeah. My most violent mosh pit was Pennywise.
Oh, I got to do a Pennywise one down in Ulladulla, and yeah, it was pretty brutal.
They were fucking wheelie bins and shit. My mate got fucking slogged in the head with a wheelie bin.
I got to go to a Vans Warp Tour, so the one I went to was Pennywise, Primus, 311. Then there was Friends of Ron, Mighty Few.
I went to one of those in Adelaide actually.
It was fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. So who was that chick? That band, the chick singer, Super someone?
Supernova?
No, Super Jesus.
No, it wasn't Super. No,
Super
maybe
Jesus.
Super Jesus,
Yeah.
Killing Heidi.
Yeah, the Super Jesus. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Who else was there? Who's those fucking like a harpoon in my heart? I can't remember them. He's just released.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that again.
Do it, Sam, do it.
Nah, I can't say it. It's real nasally. Oh, who the fuck was that?
I sent you those videos on your personal messenger too, Chris.
Jebediah.
Jebediah, yeah. Good old Jebediah.
Yeah, it still doesn't work.
No? Does it need to be longer?
Yeah, it like, watch, are you watching the stream for a sec?
No, I'm not.
I'm watching it.
I've decided this is the most frustrating track ever.
It can be, yep.
Yeah, just so you go wide and get that slow down mode, that sucks.
So, if you're watching, Sam? You watching,
Oh
Sam?
my fucking...
Yeah, I'm watching.
So, just about to watch it in 2 secs. Hang on, I've got to put it back to live first. Okay, so just launched it. Yeah, so it's launched, so you should see it in a sec.
Yeah, saw it. It was just black background.
Yeah, that was the old background one.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
you
live
go,
one.
Yeah. Yeah, see now that, and that whole thing to me, it's too short now. It's up for like a second.
Yeah, see what I mean by it doesn't have the fading or anything like that. The logo's just
Did you
there,
get-
but it fades out.
Did you get the new ones that I just sent you?
That is the latest one, mate. Yep.
Oh, okay, because I'm looking at your messenger and it's saying you haven't looked at it.
Oh, hang on.
I sent you
maybe
new
I
ones
didn't
in
get it.
messenger. Yeah,
Why-
yeah,
why-
try those ones.
Why you got to
Because I
change
want-
shit halfway through it?
Because I've drummed about 50 fucking things into GTD admin and it's, yeah, I figured you're the only one that needs it.
Alright, 2 secs, I'll do it again.
Yeah, sweet.
So what did you change? The length of the fade?
I changed the length of the entry, so there's
Yeah.
there's basically more time of it just being the picture on the entry of the video.
Yeah.
So the fade should happen after it shows up on the stream.
Yeah.
Man, you should see how many animations there are for fades. There's so many.
Yeah, I've played around with video editing stuff before. But...
This one cost me $70. It's like one of the only pieces of software I've ever bought.
I've got a guy who's professionally video editing weddings and shit actually. A couple of weeks ago, it's sort of weird approaching
Oh, no.
someone.
I'm happy.
Do you want to video edit our video games?
No, I've got no dramas doing it. What I'd like is somebody with a better eye to take the raw footage for me.
Yeah.
As in the game, taking all the camera footage and recording all the bits and sending it all through to me, and then I'll splice it all together.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't really... I'm getting a better eye for it, but I really don't have a great eye for that. The actual splicing and the technical, putting all the videos together and doing the cuts and the fades and all that sort of stuff, that's all easy.
Trying to find my picture. Oh, there it is.
It's pretty good. It's fucking perfect.
Oh, it won't be a picture for long, man. Once we've got this sorted, it's going to be 6 seconds of you slow motion flying through the air.
Yeah.
But I've got to figure out how to fade it a little bit. Or blur it.
Oh, in video.
Transition.
Yeah.
Well, can you leave it in focus and then only when the logo appears it switches to a still shot and it's blurred? Can you fade a blurred still shot into it?
So go from a video to faded.
To a faded
Blurred
still
shot.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that transition would work out, but
Yeah,
it could work quite well.
the transition would look a little bit jumpy because you're going to fade past. Or do you want me to fade into that?
Yep, that worked fucking sweet, Bruce.
Oh, did it?
That one did.
Fuck, I
That
was
was-
off it.
That was bang
100%,
on.
mate. That worked. I was just about to say that worked perfectly. So if you're watching Ryan, I'll launch it again.
Oh, I just replayed it a bit. I've just gone back a little bit.
It's still
Can you launch
launching
it
the.
again?
It's still launching the old one, Bruce.
No.
Like I just saw the black screen
yeah, no,
come up
that's
then.
the live one. I haven't changed that one yet. I'm just working on the replay one, not the live one. But I've always got to hit the live one to go back to it, if you know what I mean.
Okay, can you do it again so I can? Yeah, sweet.
I haven't done the live one yet, Sam. So I haven't updated that at all. I'm not doing both at the same time because it takes a shitload to do. I'm just doing one at a time. So now, once we get it right, then I'll do both of them.
Yeah.
How do you... What transition do the AX Online use? Because theirs is pretty smooth.
Theirs is a video that's been blurred, and then it's just got a logo transitioned over the top of it.
Yeah,
But
like,
theirs
it's
is
not
the
like
same.
a hard snap. Is it?
But theirs is the same. It does do that black screen before.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does too, yeah.
That's perfect. I'm happy with that.
Hang on.
Oh no, I mean like from the like the live to the replay. It doesn't just it's not a hard snap, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it really? Oh.
Yep.
I'm just being pedantic now, but if I was doing this, I would match the replay font that's in the top right corner to the replay font that appears in the screen.
Yep, hang on, Sam. That replay at the top up there, forget about that. That's not the final one. I just put it there for testing purposes. I've got to change it so it will have the other font on it.
Yeah, nice.
And I made sure that I got the font off Bruce before I did it.
100%. I
Yeah,
gave you the
cool.
font. That replay one up the top up there, all I had to do because I had to set another starter pack in there to make sure that it showed replay. But I didn't do the final logo. I've done the final logo, I just haven't uploaded it yet.
Yeah.
And they will both have, the replay will have the same font as what's on Ryan's, which is the same font of everything else on the overlay screen.
Yeah, nice.
So I'll upload the live one now.
It looks good.
Now I've got to go and make ones for the Monday night one too.
So the logos up in the top right corner, are they being stretched or have they been added stretched? Because they're different to the logos that appear in the replay.
Should be the same.
I mean, they're the same logos, but they're ratios, so they've been stretched lengthways in the actual. But then the replay, they're all correct and look normal.
No, it should not change.
Yeah, right. Well, on my screen, the CM Security and Arbicon are stretched.
For live footage or replay footage?
Live footage. So up in the top right corner.
So when it's replay footage, it's different, is it?
It's correct. Yeah.
It can't change.
It
Sam.
should. It can't change.
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you.
Are you talking about the logo I've used for the replay cutscene, or the logo in the top right-hand corner both times?
The logo in the top right-hand corner
It can't change.
on live is stretched. It's
It-
not.
it-
It's not up at the moment on the
It's-
stream.
Quite literally the same thing for both the replay section and the live section. It's taking it from exactly the same spot.
Yeah, right. Because it's definitely different. When they come back up, I'll take the screenshot and show you.
You know what we should be doing? We should be doing this on a call, and then we should be just watching Bruce's screen live instead of waiting for the live stream to look at it.
2 seconds.
Oh, doing it on Discord.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Well, that's
Oh
not-
no, it'll look like shit because it's crappy broadcasting on YouTube. I mean on Discord.
Yeah, it's clear, but it's glitchy. Oh, here we go. I've just rewound the replay. I'll cut the section that I'm talking about.
It's just about to go back up anyway. I need a car on the track driving.
Is that stretched, is it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find. I just had the replay up. I don't really care about my logo being stretched, but it doesn't match up with what's on the replay.
Yeah, see, it looks the same to me.
Have a look now. Stretched or squashed, whichever way you want to look at it.
Ah, okay, now I get what you mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is compared to... But you're talking of not in the top right-hand corner both times, you're talking about in the top right-hand corner versus my cutscene that I've
Yes,
made.
the replays, that's correct. That's my logo, as I said, and that's CM Security, the logo that I edited.
Yep.
But that top right-hand corner is squashed.
Yep, so the one in my cutscene is correct, the one in the top right-hand corner is squashed.
Correct.
Yep, hang on. I'll fix
Right.
that. I'll fix that right now. Hang on, give me 2 secs.
Right, I thought you were talking about in the top right-hand corner both times.
That's what I
One was
thought.
good and one was stretched.
Oh, no.
And I was saying that's physically impossible because
Yeah.
it's taken it from the same spot. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about?
Does the top right-hand corner show in the replay, does it?
Yes. Like it's showing now. If you look at the live screen now, that's actually a replay.
Yeah, no, I'm looking live. Yeah.
About to go back up.
Ooh, Bell Island is almost finished. Street track.
What the fuck's Bell Island?
Yeah, some IndyCar track.
It's
Oh.
Detroit's road track. It's a good track.
It looks
That's a
pretty good.
street circuit.
Yeah, proper street circuit.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah, it's
They
fucking sick too.
they opened the voting for the Formula Renault today or yesterday or something. They were asking about putting that in it.
Is that any better, Sam?
It'd be pretty good in Formula Renaults.
Sam, is that any better on the logo?
I would say probably still a little bit squashed. Probably needs to go. Yeah, probably a little bit squashed still.
What do you mean squash? Which
Squash as in top to bottom squashed. So it needs to be stretched. It needs to be pushed back together.
So height-wise, you're talking about, or lengthwise?
Lengthwise, it needs to be pushed back together
So
to
made
squish
shorter.
it together a bit. Yes, but only slightly. If you look in the GT3 dev admin post, you'll see the second photo that Sammy's posted. That's what it needs, the CM needs to look like, and that'll make it the right sizing. The C kinda almost needs to be a square.
Okay, how about that one?
What'd you change?
So does that look a bit better?
Yes.
It's better, but it's not accurate.
Are you live?
Yeah.
You still don't think it's perfect?
What do you
No.
want to do?
Still needs to be squashed in more?
Yep. Yeah, look, I don't care. I'm not concerned about my logo at all. But at least match them up with the replay. Because the replay's true, and that top right's different.
I think the problem is Bruce had to manually change the size of it to fit in there.
Yeah.
Whereas my program automatically just adjusted it.
Yeah, okay. Because the AMF that's bang on. It's only the CM Security and the Arbicon that are out. Geez, that looks like quite a fast street circuit.
Yep.
Not too complex, I like it.
Okay, what about that one?
Yeah, but now you've you've squished the AMF.
Yeah.
See, okay, well, this is the problem, right? That I can't, I can make it,
I see,
because all I'm doing is shorten it, and by shortening it, it's squeezing the height out.
Yeah, so that whole logo section is all one big logo.
100%, mate.
Yeah, okay, I see your problem. So the original logo must be out.
Well, that's the same logo that Ryan's used in the other one, so if that's working fine in that...
Can you dump the logo that you're using into Facebook?
Me?
No, well, Bruce or whoever's got the original logo of that.
I've got the original. You sent me the original. Oh, the original of what's being used there?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that. That's Bruce has got that.
Well, send me the original one or whatever you've got there, Ryan. I'll use that.
Yep, sweet ass, I can do that.
Is that the one I did?
Yep.
Which is exactly the same, Bruce, as yours.
Yeah, but I think something's gone wrong with the AMF and the CM Security there. Because you get one right and the other one's squished, and you get the other one right and it's...
Well, see, that's bizarre because it's all the one logo, so it can't, you know what I mean? You can't make one right and one wrong without making a difference of the other one, so...
Yeah, that's what so when CM Security and Arbicon were put in originally, did you stretch them?
I thought I used the
Like
logo that you done.
Yeah, you would have, definitely. But I wonder if you've resized it and just not bothered to sort of look at it as yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, Bruce, I've sent that to you in your personal messenger.
Sorry to nitpick, but I just... You
No, you're
want it
not.
to be right there, yeah. Oh, well...
Well, yeah, I'm not.
No, he's not. I have no problem.
I don't like making work for people, but you want it to be right as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So when's that track supposed to be released? Because that is fucking
Coming soon.
hot dog. That section from turn 13 through to turn 3 is going to be a cracker. That's quick.
If you go to the last page of that forum, someone's posted an onboard of Juan Pablo. Oh,
He's just sent me like a track layout pic.
I just sent you a link, follow that, and then there's a video in there of Juan Pablo Montoya doing a lap around it in an old Indy car from like 99.
Yeah, right. So how old's the track?
Oh, they've been racing there for years.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Just don't worry about the commentary.
love those sharp street circuit corners.
Yeah, Long Beach is probably one of my favourite tracks ever.
You know, it's like watching Adelaide cross with Melbourne.
It is, isn't it?
What is Long Beach?
No, this Detroit.
Was that an old GTR 2 track?
Oh, he clips that wall and it sparks. It's brilliant. Sorry,
Yeah. How good is it?
it's brilliant.
Oh, what are you watching?
Video from 1999 of Juan Pablo Montoya giving it a fucking wrestle around.
Did
there.
you only send it to Sam, or did you put it on a...
Hold
I
on,
only sent it to Sam.
I'll share it. Calm down. There you go. It's in the Pulse Racing.
I made a mistake.
This one.
I've made several mistakes.
In
I
what?
found it. I now have to spend more money.
No, you can't take it with you when you die, mate.
Oh, it helps while you're alive, though.
Simlabs, eh? It's only 500 euros.
No seat.
Yeah, but it's only 500
Oh,
euros.
it's cheap. I thought I was looking at something wrong when I saw it. I was like, how is it that cheap?
Yeah, but you've got to remember, you'll have to pay
€168 shipping.
106, so it's 670
It's
euros.
$1,200.
Really, is that all?
I wonder what it would cost to find a fabricator to just cut these bits for you.
Because you've got OSR. I put the thing up before.
Yeah, what's the
Well, that seat's pretty sexy.
what's the shipping cost to Australia though?
€168.
I mean, you'll have to pay stamp duty on that too. I mean, like a
Really?
customs tax on it.
Well, if it's over $1,000, you will.
You got OSR. They give you plans. You pay for the plans, and then you get a cut for yourself.
Yeah, have you gone to a local manufacturer and got
I don't have a local
a
manufacturer.
quote? You're in Albury, dude. You'd have a local manufacturer.
I don't live in Albury.
Cobram.
Where do you live?
It's like an hour and away from Cobram.
Okay, so you're an hour away from Albury, so you could get it from Albury.
Well, I was thinking there's a place called 8020.net.au. I'll just...
I would
you'd be better off going to a fabricator.
Manufacturer. You'd be better off going to a fabricator, getting them to cut each piece individually for you.
Yeah, definitely.
No,
Because
that's what those do. This place gives you like a shopping list, and you just give them the shopping list.
Yeah, but I'm
And
saying
they-
you're better off going to a local manufacturer because you'll probably get it cheaper.
That is true, but I don't like talking to people.
Sorry to interrupt, Sam or Ryan, that logo, can one of you guys put it into Photoshop and cut that down as small as possible in relation to the amount of area around the outside of it?
Yep.
Because it goes up into the corner, it's got so much overhang sort of thing. If I make it too big, then it sits the logo too. I need it basically just the
I'll
logo
send you the one I
size.
sent him, Sammy. You edit it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually got. I don't think I saved it. I think I just gave it to you.
You got it now.
Yeah, so you understand what I mean, Sam? I just need transparent background, but it's got to be just the size of the logo, effectively. Nothing hanging, like not a big thing, if you know what I mean.
Yep. I'll just crop it down.
Oh, that car looks weird.
It looks wide and weird, doesn't it?
Like the tires look really odd too.
Quick track, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much slow stuff, is there?
Do an enduro there, you'd be fucking feeling it the next day.
Bruce, do you want it scaled down as well? Because I remember you having scaling issues originally.
Why the fuck is Discord?
Sick chat.
Yeah, nice. And I'll change Arbicon to white.
Oh, pissing me off.
Sorry, mate.
You want Arbor white instead of black?
Sorry, yeah, sorry. Bloody closed Discord. I couldn't fucking do anything. Up to you, man. Whatever you want.
Oh, it's more for how it. White's probably better, isn't it? Probably works on more backgrounds.
Yeah, you saw what it
Well,
was
should I
like
just
on
go
there,
all
so it's up
green?
to you. Whatever you want.
Oh, actually, hang on a second. Which one do I have in the video? Do I have the white Arbicon or the black Arbicon?
Yeah, it's white. It's white.
Oh, I've got the white one in the video, do I?
Yeah, alright, I'll go white.
I can put the black one in the video, that's easy.
No. Black will get lost more, I think, mate.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've got the white one if you want the white version, or are you just going to change the black to white?
Nah, bro. Just change it to white. If you guys haven't discovered blending options in Photoshop, you haven't lived.
Oh, yeah, that's so good.
What's blending options?
Mate,
Talk to me.
It will change the way you just use Photoshop.
Because at the moment, when I want to change a colour, I have to go and select a colour and then change.
Yeah, no.
So normally I go adjustments and then I go replace colour.
Yeah, that's the old way. That's how I used to do it as well.
Yeah, that's how you taught me.
Yeah, now all you have to do is right click on the layer that you want to change. Blending options is the first option in the right click. Click that and you'll just see a box open up of deliciousness.
Hang on, you just right click the layer.
Yep.
You paint a nice picture, Sam.
Thanks, mate.
Delicious.
It changed everything for me. Like, detail on cars is all down to that, using that blending
So
options.
blending options, and then what do?
It'll just open up a box, and there are all your options you can fuck around with. If you want to change the colour of a layer, go to Colour Overlay, click it, choose your colour,
No fucking way.
and it's perfect. Like, it doesn't leave any outline or anything. Yep. Sorry, Bruce, when you went off Discord before, I was asking you, do you need the picture scaled down at all?
No, not really, mate. That actually looks pretty good in that size. I just need nothing around the outside edge of it because basically there's so much around it I can't move it up any higher on the top of the screen on this one.
Yeah, gotcha.
So cut me down.
I wouldn't say that to him literally, Bruce, because he's got a few chainsaws.
Yeah, that's true, but he's also 3,000 odd Ks away from me, so I'm pretty safe.
It's more than 3,000, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be probably probably 3,800, 4,000, something like that.
You're in Townsville. I know a couple of arborists up there.
Okay.
Islanders.
Play nice, play nice.
It's a pity you're in Townsville too. I'm in Brisbane this weekend.
So that's 1,500 Ks or 1,400 Ks from me, so
Yeah,
that's a bit far.
I know it is. I'm catching up with Nathan, Justin, and Mr. Jones.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, did you want as a TIFF, Bruce?
Nah, it can be bitmap, can be anything. PNG. Whatever the
Brilliant.
original format was, PNG or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Where the fuck did I save the cunt?
One job, Sammy.
Because I've got AMF stuff and I've got Pulse, but they're in two different subfolders as well, so I get fucking lost a little bit.
I'm gonna jump off. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Catch me.
Okay.
See you later.
See you, mate. It's in the
See
GT3
ya.
dev. That that doesn't look good, but that's okay. It won't show up too badly at all.
You're a fucking perfectionist, aren't you?
Well, the issue is because I would have resized that when I originally made the logo, and that's why the edges are all fucked up.
I could have sent you the white one. I've got the white one original.
Oh no, I've got that. That's fine. It's all right because it sort of actually made the arbor a bit bulkier, so it'll stand out a little bit more.
See, this is the other one I got. I'll put in the admin one. I got that as well. So I'll put a bit of a drop shadow on all of it.
When I open it up, because it's PNG, the background's black, so I can't see the drop shadow. I can download it.
That's what I used with the drop shadow. Is what I use on all my pictures for the Dev series.
Yeah.
But it really makes the Arbicon stick out heaps.
Yeah, with that white. Oh wow! So that that drop shadow is actually quite slight.
Yep.
But as soon as it hits a background, it fucking goes dark, doesn't it?
Yep. That's fucking sick, eh? I've spent a bit of time on it.
Yeah. So where did you get that drop shadow from?
I made it in Photoshop.
Oh mate, go into blending options, go to drop shadow, click the box.
Yeah, well, normally when I do it, I just go into down the bottom right-hand corner and go, hang on a second, I'll open Photoshop to tell you how I do it. Normally go bottom right-hand corner and go FX, and then go drop shadow.
Oh yeah. Oh mate, that's your blending options dial box.
Ah, it is too, blending options. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's colour overlay. There you go. I knew about it. I just didn't know it was there.
Your gradient overlay. So that the editing of the AMF logo that I did, that was all done with that blending options.
Yep.
So fucking good. And now, with that 2017 version that you sent, so I ran into troubles because I was doing stuff and I go, oh no, but I want to add that, but I want to add it differently. So say like a stroke outline, I wanted a white stroke outline, and then I wanted a black stroke outline, which you couldn't do. But now the new version allows you to add blending option layers.
Yes, yes, so you can layer blending options on top of each other.
Yeah, so you can duplicate, say if you want, two stroke options.
And you can raise and drop them, so you can put one over the top and then go, no, actually the other one looks better on top type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
I consistently hit that problem that I could only use every blending option once.
Yeah, that looks heaps better, Bruce.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, and
The logo.
video the logo looks heaps better, and the transition video looks awesome.
Yeah, logo's better.
Alright,
nice.
so Sam, you're right. I'll do the replay again.
Go for it. Yep, hot dog. Yeah, that looks good, man. Well done.
I'll work on a video version of that. So a video in the background instead of a still, but I'll keep all the other stuff, all the other relative information the same, so it doesn't really change.
Did you see Eddie Van Helsen's name in the interval dialogue box that scrolls over the top?
No?
E. Velson.
Mm.
So Velson, as in, like, that's his actual surname, capital V. Like, it hasn't separated the van or anything.
Oh.
Here it
Yeah,
comes.
because it's using short name up there.
Yeah, you'd think it would separate the V. Or is Van Helsing one word?
No, but he's not Van Helsing, he's Van Velsen.
Oh, right, so it's got rid of the van. Okay, that makes sense.
So
Yeah,
his last name is Van Velsen.
I thought it was Helsing for some reason.
Yeah, well, Van Helsing, the vampire hunter.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're calling it. There it is, E. Velson.
So that's got the top 20 up there now, and then the top 3 tickers up the top.
I love those top 3 tickers, that looks sick.
The what?
The top 3 ticker, look at it now.
What do you mean the top three?
Instead of a scrolling ticker across the top, it's got a top 3
Because I've
ticker.
got multiple different ways I can run it.
Oh, right, okay, because I'm seeing it as... It's cycling through the whole field, is that what you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Up
but
the top?
But it's
it's not
just-
scrolling across, it's just got 1 to 3,
It's what
4
they
to
call
6.
it's what they call paging, and I've put the teams into the paging as well, so it's got the teams there.
Yep, I like that better than the moving across the top, to be honest.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, so I do.
But
I
you can
prefer
use
that way.
both.
Actually, that's probably good. If we want to, Ryan, if you're happy to run with that, see, then I can move the practice up and put it in line
Yes.
with everything.
Yep. Let's get rid of the
All you're
scrolling
going
ticker
to have is the
altogether and
logos
just
are
run.
gonna be not lined up.
Sorry, mate.
And while the logo, it won't match. Like, see how the practice is lined up perfectly with the logos?
Yep.
That's
You can always
the
drop
thing
the
that's gonna-
ticker box down a
Yeah.
little bit and drop the leaderboard down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yep. Actually, that's probably a better idea. I can drop all that everything else down.
And I
Yeah.
reckon that will look perfect. That's bang on, man. I reckon.
The only thing is the practice boxes are slightly bigger than what the other ones are, like in width-wise. Because
That's not a big drama.
yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just center it to them.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that'll look awesome. And that's nice and clear. That info box on the left, the leaderboard.
Yep, very nice.
Oh, Edwin gets his whole name back when it's like that.
Yeah, because that box uses full name.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%. Yep.
I asked Dean the other day, Bruce, if he thought that we were all possibly related somehow.
Oh,
Did you know Ross isn't his surname?
Isn't his surname or is?
Isn't it?
No, it was changed. Fucking, like, his great grandfather or something was in witness protection, so it got changed to Ross.
Ah,
His real name's something else. Yeah.
there you go. Well, I can use a possible 4 different last names.
Yeah. Right.
Because I was born Bub.
Bub.
Yeah, B-U-B-B.
Oh shit, that's an awesome surname.
Yeah, that's my mother's side of the family. And then when my parents married, we changed my name to this because that's my dad's side of the family. But this name is actually my dad's mum's side of the family. When my dad turned 18, he changed his name from his dad's name to his mum's name.
I've been through Colstad.
Yep, I know. Yeah, we've had that conversation.
Yeah.
I'm keen to go.
I looked it up. I think we stopped there for food actually.
There's a river that runs through it with the same name too.
Yeah, possibly. It was in a bit of a valley, as I remember. So yeah, probably, as most things are in Norway.
Well, tracing my grandmother's family, it dates all the way back to Vikings.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law's maiden name was Ross.
Yeah, right. Few us about.
I probably seen all your ancestors when I was tracing down all the Anzac Day stuff.
Oh yeah. What did it show? Like who served?
Oh, I had to try and find her father, and I got into all the Rosses that were in the government's registry of people who served.
Yeah, okay.
I actually found out some bad information around him because he got injured in Belgium somewhere, put into hospital, and they found out he had a social disease. So he got sent back to England because of that.
He had a what disease?
Syphilis or something.
Oh right. Yeah, no shit.
He'd been up to no good, as most of them had been over there.
Social disease. I've never heard of an STD called social disease.
Oh, that's an old term for it, I suppose.
Yeah, right. That makes perfect sense. You're being a little bit too social, you're going to catch something. So who'd you find? What areas were they from, Steve?
Oh, this one was from out near Skipton,
Yeah, right. Where the fuck's Skipton?
Western Victoria. It's about 50k from Ballarat, southwest from Ballarat. But he was probably from 30 k's away from Skipton, but they still called it Skipton.
Well, my Rosses are all from the other end. We're from the east of Victoria. To Sale through to Warbost.
Timber workers, were they?
Farmers.
Okay.
Well, land appropriators, I think. From as far as I can tell, I looked back at all the sort of farming land around Orbost.
That looks awesome, Bruce.
The Snow River Flats, and we seem to own most of that, and we just sold it off as the years went by.
Yeah, I'll just line it up a bit better. It's hard because you gotta put it into here and then put it up there to see how it lines up.
Yep.
It's bloody interesting going back through family tree stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we traced my mother's side. You can go back to old Scotland, where one of my ancestors was a nail maker. They used to make nails. And on my father's side, it stops, and we can't find anything back. And we reckon he might have been a ship's captain.
Oh.
He come out here and started his wild oats and disappeared back again.
Yeah, right.
Well, the Norwegian name for us in Australia, the Kolstad name, came from one of my great whatever, however many far back he was. He was a whaler, and he jumped ship when they parked at Botany Bay. He jumped ship and fucked off.
Yeah, there's loads of Norwegian stuff like that. There's so the south of New Zealand, heaps of whaling boats went there. Something happened. There was war, I think. I'm not sure whether it was a European war or not, and it was declared on Norway. But the ships left, so a shitload of Norwegians just got left behind. And those fuckers built all the tunnels, all the train tunnels and the road tunnels through all the fucking fjords and stuff in New Zealand, because they've all done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that?
Yeah, that's where our lineage came to Australia, was ship. Fishermen, jump ship, fucked off.
Yeah, how's that look now, Ryan?
That looks fucking good.
Yeah, that looks good, man.
I went to Port Arthur and found a whole pile of Davises on the wall down there.
You're right.
Must have been all bad bastards.
It's a fucking common name, though, Davis, isn't it?
It's very common in America.
I worked with 3 different Davises in my life, and none of them were related to each other.
Yeah.
And then I've met you, so I've known 4 different Davises, and not one of you are related.
My wife's grandfather's name was Fergus Ferguson. You can't get more Scots than that. And he
I
was
don't know. What my mate's Hamish Kenneth McLeod Cox.
Jesus.
That's pretty close. This old bloke, he was a
person to say that.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant.
My wife's grandfather was a hypnotist, and he used to hypnotise his mate walking down to get the paper in the morning and make him do all these stupid things. He was pretty good. Pretty good at it.
Are you going to drop him down a bit? Although that doesn't look that bad, but
I kind of like it up there.
it would look good if it was in line with the CM and the Arbicon, because they're sort of about the same height.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
I can put them in the middle of that. That's fine. I don't want to go too low, but because I don't want to take up too much of the screen area.
Yeah.
So, but what I'll do, I will just drop them down a little bit more, just to get them in the middle of that logo then.
Yeah, line them up with the top of the CM and the bottom of Arbicon, if you can.
Or at least in the middle of the 2.
Yeah. Yeah, centre it to the middle of the 2.
You got it looking pretty schmick, Bruce.
Yeah, man, well done.
Slowly getting there. It's one of these things where you do it and you think, fuck, I can do this better, and you go over and over and over again. You know what it's like, Sam. And Ryan.
Yeah, man, I was just about to say paints. It's the same, like, I've probably done... You don't see all the different versions of paints that I produce.
Yeah,
I
me
see
too.
the end version that I'm happy with, but there's so many versions in between.
I spent 6 hours writing a rule book yesterday.
Like that.
Yeah. And got Scott Chambers to critique it for me, and he found 66 errors for me.
Yeah. That's pretty much my job, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Writing rule books.
I write reports.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't, mate. I'm a plasterer.
Yeah, mate, I climb trees. Do you
No,
know
you
how many
don't.
words
No, you
I have to
don't.
think
You
about
write
when I'm climbing
reports.
trees? Yeah, well, now I do.
You don't get to climb trees anymore, do you?
Oh, I can if I want, but it hurts too much.
Oh, Bruce is hot micing.
Oh, so he is. That's hot. You there, Bruce?
Yeah.
You were hot micing.
I can't be because it's on push to talk.
It was definitely
You,
hot.
you were hot micing.
I could see the green ring around your name.
How do you make it do that?
What?
So,
Pick up your voice.
You can turn it from push to talk to automatically pick up your voice.
but it's annoying because if, like, your gear changes, it'll pick up that, so we'll constantly hear a click. Unless you turn down your sensitivity.
How's that?
Yep.
That looks good.
Yeah, that looks good.
Marries in well.
The only thing you could probably do is the 3-part ticket could probably go up a touch. It's not quite centered with the other one. I know the other one's bigger, but maybe if you center it with the middle and care about the overlaps.
Oh, so yeah, get that middle line lined up.
Yeah, get the middle line lined up.
See, but it just lined up then.
Yeah, lined up when you switch to yellow.
Yeah, so the yellow's perfect. You a fan of snooker, Steve?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Steve Davis?
I used to be when he was the world champion,
Yeah.
but he was more into billiards, wasn't he?
I think he started off in billiards, didn't he? But he was certainly a professional snooker player at the end, and he was quite good. I only saw the end of his career, really. But
Snooker's the one with the red and the yellow and the blue and the pink and all that, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking love snooker.
Yeah,
And
snooker's an awesome game.
he was always good to watch, Steve Davis.
There's also a cricket umpire called Steve Davis, and
Yeah, right.
he got put in jail for being a pedophile.
Right.
Good with the bad, mate. You've got a professional snooker player, world champion.
There's about 4 of them within Telstra. When I worked for them, I used to get a lot of their emails.
Really? Oh, shit.
There was a certain gentleman from the other side of Australia that was a little bit on the other side as far as his sexual orientation, and you should have seen one of the emails I got from his mate one day.
Oh, no.
I sent it back to him and said, "You want to make sure this doesn't get out and about, mate."
Oh, really? That bad?
Oh, yeah, it wasn't good.
Oh, Jesus.
See, there's not many Ryan Cups in the world.
I wouldn't think there would be.
There's a couple. There's a few in the US. There's one in Norway, and then one in Australia. There's only about 15 Colstads in Australia, and I'm related to, I think, 12 of them.
I got me Tom up a little bit in the old Mercedes. I've got to chase old Desmond.
I think it's the more the track gets run on, the better it'll be. Le Mans is a hard track to rubber in. It takes a long time to rubber into.
What are you in the Merc?
Yeah, I'm getting better at gear selection and corners too. I've been picking the wrong ones.
And that's the good thing about the Merc is that you can fucking change gears anytime. The Audi, you can't.
No, you change gear down a gear too early in the Audi and you'll be facing the wrong way before you realise it.
And it won't change.
Yeah, all that too.
It's more third to second, I think, is the issue. It's much like the Beamer in that regard. But fuck it, when I was driving the Merc around Nürburgring last night, oh, just so good. Just do whatever you want with the gears.
Yeah, but didn't you set up fuck out after a lap though?
Yeah, but I was pushing for a fucking good time. Like, it didn't fuck out. It just the front started to disappear. But that's
Yeah,
because
that's
it was
pretty scary and
it's
fucking
pointy
heavy.
as fuck.
Yeah, you probably
No.
want to probably back that off a little bit. Otherwise, by the time you finish your stint, your tyres will be fucking cooked.
Well, we've got to do all that. We've got to do a full stint with it and just see how long it lasts, because it is super pointy in the front end. But
Which
don't
you
really
want
want to